So the big question, as always, is what can we do for you? How can we help your charity and your team? Well, at Shore Persuasion, mainly what we can do is we can bring you more stability, both in terms of your charity's funding, but also in terms of the skill set of your staff and volunteers, and in terms of your presence in the media, how well known you are, how people are talking about you and thinking about the work that you do. The way we do this is through the written word. That's our speciality. So it may be that you've got a couple of big funding application deadlines coming up, but no one to really work on them. This is particularly crucial when you've got a real chance of getting in funds for your project. Again, particularly with those bigger donors like Comic Relief, EU, the Big Lottery. We've been there, we've been in your shoes, we've worked with those donors for many, many years in many different ways, and we've seen what works and what doesn't work. We're more than happy to share that with you and your team. It may be that you want to increase your profile and get people talking about your charity and the work you do more. Well, we're wordsmiths, essentially. Anything where you're relying on the written word to talk about your charity, that's what we do best. So if it's a case of getting your results written up and published in academic papers or peer-reviewed journals, we can do that for you. If it's a case of looking at your social media and the kind of blogs and posts that you're putting out to attract new staff or volunteers, for example, again, we can help you look at all of that. Or it may be that you are after some support with your project design team. I'm sure we've all been in the same situation where we've worked on projects that on paper looked as if they should work perfectly, but when they're actually put into action in the field, it doesn't quite go as planned. To a certain extent, that's just the way of the world, but there is also a lot you can do in that vital planning stage to mitigate those things from happening. And there's an increasing call for charities to go through particular structures and processes in order to apply for funds with donors, again, like Comic Relief, to show that you have identified what the need is in your project, and also that the activities and the strategy behind them is the best possible way of meeting that need. So we can work with your project design team on some very, very simple but very effective tools and processes that will help your projects have greater impact, and will also give you that body of evidence to get the funds in from your donors. So give me a call or drop me an email on samantha@shorepersuasion.com and you'll speak directly to me, and I would love to hear about your charity and the work that you're doing. If for any reason you're not happy with what we do, we offer a money-back guarantee, and we'll also make a donation to your charity as a gesture of goodwill. The reason we offer this is obviously because we're pretty confident you're not ever going to need to use it. Lisa Bass is one director who we've worked with who has said that we're the very best at what we do. Keith McPherson is a trustee of a UK charity who has said that we are fast, efficient, and a pleasure to work with. So, like I say, give me a call, drop me an email. I would love to hear what we can do for your charity. Thank you.